defensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back to throw, it's Baker. Caught. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They give it back to him. Breaks into the open. 10 all the way. Touchdown Cardinals.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Finds his man. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Baker. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Throws it off the RPO. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third. The Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play.
Touchdown Cardinals! And they take it in for 6. After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35. The give. turning it on. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. His third touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. Changing the routes with his receiver. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's got it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quick tempo here for the offense.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's got enough. Maybe a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Drops back on first down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And he goes down behind the line. Quarterback empties his backfield. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Back's got it on the screen. Runs through the tackle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fresh center down's going to the air. Holds on, it's Hampton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Shakes off the defender. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. The 30, the 20. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Baker. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Zings it complete to the right. Drills him with the stiff arm. Snags it, and he's open. A huge gain on that one before. Had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help. It's 3rd down now. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And that
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be stopped at his own 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. It's complete to the left. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Baker. Got the back over the middle. Hits him with a stiff arm. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Can't get him to the ground. Finding some room. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone.
The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Handoff to the lone back. Hard running there. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Little over-anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. The handoff. Got a little space. Got enough for the 1st down. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The tag. Touchdown Cardinals. And the pummeling has started. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. The give. Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
See some running room. He breaks a tackle. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback keeps it, breaks the tackle. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Touchdown, Cardinals! Complete to start this drive. Plows through the defense. And they're able to force him out of bounds after. Pulls it in. It's Carter fighting off the defender. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've...
Touchdown, And the stomping has commenced. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right? For an
3rd and 6 yards to go. Sends it back in motion. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Third and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Makes the grab on the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us here. For Dave.
Here we go. Man, 20, hot. Ready, ready. Hot, hot. Ready. Set hot. Down. Ready. Hot, hot.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium, a top 25 showdown. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Back to pass, it's Baker. It's complete to the right. Fights off a defender. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, makes...
He smashes his way through again. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Louisville! He would not be denied.
And as as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Working that left side now. Turning it on. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Got some green grass. He's past the sticks. There he goes. Past the 30. He's at the 20. And he scores. Touchdown Cardinals. That's his third touchdown of the game and 19 on the season.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make...
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires quickly, and he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Hands it off. Powers through the defender. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They go to the counter. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the back. There he goes. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Maybe some room here. At the 20. Touchdown, Louisville! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Plows his way ahead. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinals. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. This defense not only... So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got his man across the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have...
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Push is ahead. Uh-oh, look out. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Drives inside. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they... Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sets his feet. It's Baker. Makes the pass. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got... Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Throws quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. Powers through. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of... Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Runs through the tackle. At the 40, there he goes. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. His 8th touchdown of the game.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season.
And the Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Louisville. His 9th touchdown of the game. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way...
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got the 1st down, and they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. First down for this offense. To the ground. He's got it again. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Kill. 528 crew. 528 crew.
Working the ground game. Pass to 6. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown Cardinals. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. And that his 10th touchdown of the game.
David, I mean, you can...
I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
go. Ready. Hut, 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 hut. Ready, ready. White, 29, white. Red, 20, hut. Ready. Hut, hut. Down. Set hut. Down. Ready. Black eight. Hut, hut, hut. Ready. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Hut. Here we go. Hut, 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 hut. Ready, ready. Red, 20, hut. Ready, go! Hut, hut. Down.